Bonjour beauties, welcome back to the Beauty Trifecta. Today's video I'm going to be Sunday hauling with y'all, so stay tuned. I'm going to start talking about some new products. Some of them have been out for a while, others are brand new. I just got boxes in the mail and got them open, so I'm going to dive right in. First things I'd like to talk about are, I got this new 5-in-1 Suntegrity tinted moisturizer. It's really nice. I'm wearing it right now. I'm wearing the color light. I purchased it from Nordstrom's. It's new there. They haven't always carried it, but they've started carrying their products, and they have a pretty good selection. So a little about this. It treats, hydrates, primes, and covers the face. It has SPF 30 in it. It's for all skin types. It's vegan, non-greasy, non-toxic. I want to say this retailed for like $45, which isn't bad. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, the sunscreen in it. It's zinc oxide. So from what I hear, that's better for the skin than the titanium dioxide. So I'm glad to see that some brands are changing over. So I think this is going to be a great option for my summertime routine, but definitely enjoying it. I also picked up the primer, which looks like this. It's really nice. It's a pump. You pump from the top. It has like the silver. You can't see through the packaging. I tried this the other day. My feelings are it's a little bit of a heavy primer in my opinion, but it's SPF 30. It's face sunscreen, natural moisturizing, and a primer built in one. So kind of multiple things in one item, which is always nice. Speaking of primers, I also wanted to mention Laura Mercier, they're pure canvas primers. This one here is the blurring. So if you're more oily, this one really blurs out in large pores, helps control the oil. Really enjoying this. I also picked up from Laura the supercharged essence. This one is silicone free. Another great option. I really like what's on the inside of the bottle. It's just the actual little dropper thing that's kind of not my friend. It's hard to get it out. It feels like compared to other droppers that I've used before. I also picked up the illuminating primer canvas. This one I've probably been reaching for the most because I like that natural glow. It's not super glowy where you look like you're glittering like Edward Cullen's or anything like that. So some great options in the primers that are newer. Guys, I'm going to go into more details probably about these at a later date. Today I'm just going to kind of flash through it and show you the newness, and then later on we'll get into ingredients and all the good deets. I also picked up Tula. This is the Glow Get It Cooling Brightening Eye Balm. This has been really popular for a while. They came out with a rose gold edition of it. I just went with the original. It has a nice cooling effect under the eye. It says you can use it on top of makeup or under makeup. That's what it looks like. I will be putting links down below, guys, where you can see the prices, where you can pick these up. I don't make anything off of it. Just if you're looking and you say, oh my gosh, I've been really wanting to try that, I'll have a link down below so where you can find it. I also picked up some new Nars Tinted Glow Booster, and I picked up the shade Light. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. The lightest one, the palest one is what I picked up. Here, let's see. There we go. This is kind of a cool product. You can use it under your foundation, on top of your foundation, just to give you a little bit of a luminosity. I haven't had a chance to play with it very much. I'll probably flash back to this later date and kind of go into more details with you all. I also picked up 2 of the new Nars blushes, which I love Nars blushes if you guys didn't know. This one I picked up is called Tinted. It's really pretty. These retail for $30. And you get about 4.8 grams in these. I also picked up the color Behave. Kind of a nice neutral. Definitely really pretty for fair skin tones. I also picked up 2 Nars exclusives to Nordstrom's. They came out with a cheek palette. And a lot of times when they do these exclusive things, look at this packaging. Oh, so pretty. They're at one location for a while, and then what usually happens is it'll turn up at other locations at a later date. So like they get the exclusive, they get it first, and then it'll trickle into other stores at a later date. So it's got like a nice highlight, cheek color, possible bronzer. And that's called Hot Fix Palette. I also picked up the eye. The only thing that kind of irks me about this, I'm just going to be real with you guys, is the packaging is pretty much the exact same. And they're the same size, so a little hard to tell apart in my makeup collection. This is the eyeshadow palette. Beautiful. Really makes me think of summer. Definitely feeling warm vibes. And it's called the Cool Crush palette. You guys might remember a while back, Sephora did an exclusive, and it was like, the blush palette was bigger than that blush palette. There were more than 4 in it. I also picked those up because now those exclusives are available everywhere, not just at Sephora. So again, I'll put links below with prices and all that goodness. I want to say that this one is Overlush Cheek Palette. Again, it's got that cute packaging. This is what the inside looks like. So there's more blushes, toppers, bronzers in this than there were in the other one. Some of these look a little deep for me. I'm not sure it's going to be the most fair complexion friendly, but again, I will check back with you guys, do more in-depth reviews of some of these items and tutorials with them. The Afterglow eyeshadow palette. Ooh, how pretty. This kind of makes me think like the other one was the cool version. This is the warm version. Again, I love Nars stuff. You really can't go wrong. I always feel like they're pretty consistent with their stuff. Speaking of consistent, let's talk about Chantecaille. They did this cute hummingbird collection where they did 2 eyeshadow palettes and they did a face powder. They also did lip products, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't pick up any of the lip products, but I did get the eyeshadow palettes. If you're not familiar with Chantecaille, a lot of with them, the proceeds go to a specialty cause. I want to say this one goes to like the rainforest. This is the Kohl. Gorgeous colors. Love the compact. The only thing is this top piece, to me, it's beautiful, but it feels kind of like a puffy sticker. Not a bad thing, just thought for the price it might be a little more sophisticated than a puffy sticker. I also picked up the Warm Quad. Again, has the cute hummingbird packaging. Oh, this is beautiful. Love it. And the last piece I picked up was the Perfect Blurring Finishing Powder. Cute packaging. Open it up. This kind of reminds me of bronzers they did last year. The design of it, at least. The color, of course, is a little more universal flattering. Where I think they did like multiple bronzers. There were 2 or 3 different shades in the bronzers they did last summer. What else did I pick up? I picked up the new Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Azure. So I was not always a Bronze Goddess fan. I thought that last year's was probably my favorite Bronze Goddess palette they did. And then I seen this and I was like, The front of it's super pretty. This is the inside. It has kind of these jewel tone colors in there. Loving the blue, turquoise, gold, kind of a green. Can't wait to try it. I'm going to say that one is $45 as well. I also picked up the Natasha Denona palette. I got the Love Glow and the Love palette. I'm wearing the Love palette on my eyes. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not sure how I feel. Sometimes Natasha Denona hits it out of the park. And other times I feel like, I don't know, she changes the formulas around so much. I don't know. So I'm going to play with it some more. If you're not familiar with her brand, she does, I mean, some of her palettes are super amazing. Like I have the Lila palette, however you pronounce it. I love it. I can use my fingers to apply my makeup and it just goes on like a dream. There's no how do I want to say this? It's all very cohesive and works well. Whereas sometimes I get her palettes and some of the shadows in it are kind of not the same formula throughout. Which I know there's usually different textures in eyeshadow palettes. That's normal. But sometimes the variations from palette to palette seem to differ a lot with Natasha Denona. So I'll definitely be getting back to you guys on this, giving you some more details. I love the color story that's in it. I'm wearing it on my eyes. I've got 2 different eyes. I know I really wanted to try it out, so I thought I'd try 2 different eyes. Probably not going to go outside like this, though. Ooh, my lips. I am wearing the new Chanel Rouge Allure colors that came out. They are the Camilla collection. This is what I have on. 637 Rouge Allure Camilla. I don't speak French. We're just going to go by the number. And then it has the beautiful camellia flower on the top. That was one of Gabrielle Chanel's favorite flowers because it had no scent, so it didn't compete with her fragrance. I also picked up this one, which goes on clear, so you can layer it on top of any of the new Chanel lip liners and kind of custom create your own color, which is really cool. And I want to say normally these retail for $38, but because these are limited edition, have the special embossing on them, they are $40. This one is 607. Another one. This one is a Rouge Allure Velvet and Camilla Carmen, 627. Another velvet. This one is Camellia Garnet. Beautiful. Okay. Another red, imagine that. Camellia Rouge and Rouge Velvet Allure 357 is the number. And the last one I picked up was Camellia Rose, and this is regular Rouge Allure, and it's in 337. It's a nice color. I also picked up the Tati Beauty Blender. I've been using it for a while. I'm all about the puff life. I really like the look of how a puff makes the finishing look of a foundation and overall look. It really does blur and perfect. In the pack, you get this size, and you also get a smaller heart shape, like travel size, made of the same material. It's just a little black heart. I think for $18, that's a pretty good value, because when I look at other puffs that I've seen from other lines that I may even have in my collection, Laura Mercier, and I know Trish McAvoy, theirs retail for I want to say $16 or $17, and it's just one round puff, where this one you're getting the larger size and the smaller size. Hold on, let me open one up so you guys can see the small guy as well. So the Blendiful comes like this, says Tati Beauty. And I really haven't watched anybody's reviews or anything like that, but I thought it was really cool the way Tati did this. She kind of released these without ever using them on her YouTube channel or anything like that. Not that it's like super hard to figure out how to use a puff, but I thought it kind of made it like a little more like, hey, here's a puff, use it how you want, get creative, there's no rules. And then I don't know, I think some people were unhappy with the way she did it. They wanted a video of her doing it before she released it, but I support you no matter what you do. I think you did a great job. I think it is good quality. I really like the texture of this versus just a regular velour puff. I have washed it. It cleans up nicely. So overall, happy with the purchase. Also, wanted to talk about Bobbi Brown. This is another exclusive. This one is at Nordstrom's as well. This happens to be a highlighter. And this highlight is in Sunset Glow. Beautiful. This red packaging, it kind of made me think like Lunar New Year, Valentine's Day. It's really cute. And it looks kind of like the old Bobbi packaging used to be, where it had like a wood grain to it. Again, I feel like this is a puffy sticker on top, not the most sophisticated, but it looks pretty. This is the inside. And I'll be honest with you guys, some people look at it and are a little bit intimidated, but to me, it reminds me of Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. We'll talk about Pillow Talk some more here in a minute. I also picked up one of the lip colors in the collection in Pink Sapphire. Okay, next up, Viseart did a Paris Edit palette. I picked mine up from Beautylish. If you've never ordered from them, they are so good about getting stuff to you quickly, and also the packaging is the best. I've never received anything from them damaged or broken, so other retailers could take a lesson from them. This is really nice. I love that it's really sleek, compact, something if I were on the go, I could throw it in my bag and have several different colors, because I'm one of those people that can never just use one or two shadows. I have to try and put the whole palette on my face. Also, I did pick up some of the Loud and Clear collection from MAC. I have two of the highlighters. Let me open these guys up. And at first I wasn't crazy about the clear packaging. I was like, I don't know. That looks kind of cheesy. But then I was like, well, the collection's called Loud and Clear, so it makes sense to have the clear packaging. Cute. Points for you, MAC. It also kind of sets it apart in my makeup collection. These are extra dimension skin finishes. You can use these as highlights. You can use them on top of blushes to give you a little bit of a topper change and kind of give you like a duochrome effect. I also picked up, let me grab what I picked up. It was a pretty extensive collection. Well, there were two. There was the Loud and Clear, and then they released some new blushes. So, okay, so in the Loud and Clear, I picked up, as I throw everything off, this guy. These were all very, I would say they were kind of neutral. They weren't really loud, to go with the the name of it, Loud and Clear. There were no like obnoxiously bright fluorescent colors, which was kind of kind of nice. I feel like those are things that I'll reach for on the regular and I'll get a lot of use out of. I picked up one lip. Baroque the Internet. Again, it has the cute clear packaging, has a flat top unlike the normal traditional bullet top that MAC has. And then the blushes. This is called Rosie Does It. Cheer Up. Heat Index. So Natural. Totally Synced. No Shame. That's Peachy. Blush Please. Groovy. And last, Cheeky Devil. That was all of the MAC collection I picked up from their 2 latest releases. I really like the texture of these new blushes. It's almost like a cream to powder feel to it. Like it kind of moves when you touch it, but it's not like when you put it on your face, it doesn't move your foundation or anything like some creams do. I also wanted to mention in my haul video, Charlotte Tilbury. The Pillow Talk liner has kind of been around for a while, but the Pillow Talk collection has grown like so much. She came out with a Pillow Talk eyeliner. She came out with a new palette. There was originally a quad, then she came out with the big one. This is limited edition. It was just on Charlotte Tilbury's website, but now you can get it on other retailers. I will link down below and put prices for you. I have the original Pillow Talk lipstick, which is still like a nice pinky nude. She came out with a lip gloss. I got mine in a kit from Nordstrom's, I want to say during their anniversary sale. And I like it, but I don't reach for it all that often. She's since come out with a Pillow Talk in like a glossy formula. Again, it's like a nice nudie pink color. Let me see. I thought I had... Oh, I have the quad so you can see it as well to kind of compare. This was the original Pillow Talk. It's nice. I don't know that it's one I use as much as I'd like to. I probably reach for some of my other Charlotte quads more so than I do the Pillow Talk one. Also has since released Cheek to Chic, the Swish Glow Blusher in Pillow Talk. It comes in an intense as well now. The lipstick, the original lipstick, now comes in like a medium and a dark, as well as the new lip liner she created to go with the new lip colors. I just have the original. It seems to look the best with my skin tone. But if you are deeper complected or you have more pigmentation in your lips, I think that Charlotte Tilbury's lip pencils are fantastic. They wear really well. They go on well. I don't feel like my lipstick bleeds when I wear them. So, good options. Oh my gosh. That's the end of my haul. I feel like I had so much to tell you guys. I'm going to put links down below. I'll put prices down below. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment area. I'll get back to you. If you have not subscribed, please do come back. I have so much more to show and tell. So see you guys later. Bye.